session 4 of the week, closing out on the end of the semester. So today, just a little variety again of different exercises, and looking forward to finishing strong this 8-week semester. And hope you're doing well, and just make sure that you're taking note of how you feel today at the end of the week, whatever day that you're doing this session, if it's on Thursday or if it's on Sunday right before it's due. Just being very careful with your body, and just make sure that you're present, okay, and connected. So let's go ahead and start with our chest expansion. So again, if you're sore, a little fatigued, just be careful with yourself, right? And split arms. And down for dynamic. And cat and cow. Good. All right, let's come to a seated position for our hip circles or our leg circles. So just leaning back slightly, lifting and circling. And reverse. And switch legs. And reverse. And down. All right, come on down for your 100. Bring your knees with you, legs all the way up, and go ahead and lower those legs and begin. Good. All right. So today we're going to do a little pulsing work on some of our exercises. So we're going to begin with single leg stretch, but with pulsing. So we're pulsing before we exchange the legs. So go ahead and bring the knees in, head and shoulders up, and we're going to extend one leg, and we're pulsing here. So just a little double pull, just a slight pull, double extension, little bounce, not too big. Last one. Good. And rest. All right, so next today we have coordination, and coordination was that exercise where we coordinated the extension of the arms with the extension of the legs, and that's where our elbows are bent. Remember this? And we connect our elbows to the floor. So it's just another version of double leg. So knees are in, head and shoulders are up, elbows connecting to the floor with your hands reaching up towards the ceiling. And we're going to extend the legs as we lower the hands to the floor, keeping the elbows connected. Bring them back up to start. We'll go one more. Good. All right, and rest. All right, so crisscross today is going to be a little different. We're going to do a bent leg drop, and we're going to rotate back and forth with our hands over our ears, elbows facing forward. So go ahead and bring your knees in. I'll demonstrate. Head and shoulders up. And so we're just dropping and rotating towards that bent leg that's already here, static, right? Here we go. Drop, rotate. One more on each side. Good. And rest. All right, so single straight pulsing. So just like the single leg, except now our legs are straight, and so we're just gently pulling on the back of the leg with a little bit of a bounce, okay? So that's the pulse. Legs up, head and shoulders up, drop the leg, and gently pull twice. One more on each leg. Good. And rest. Ooh, I am feeling it today. Okay, so footwork is next. I know we've done footwork. It may have just been a while since we've done it before. So it's another version of our double straight, right? So our legs are up open at the top, and then we lower those legs in a V position, and then we pull the knees in with our feet touching. Remember this one? So go ahead and bring your legs all the way up, head and shoulders up, hands behind the neck, part your legs, and we're going to lower in V. Bend the knees, point the toes towards each other, pull the knees in, extend those legs up to start. One more. Good. And rest. Nice. All right, so we are going to roll up so we can start our shrub or our tree today. So go ahead and roll up if you can. Otherwise, roll to your side and push yourselves up. So shrub, we practice. We're going to practice both, shrub or tree. It's up to you which one you like to do. Just a reminder about what shrub is. So we have a bent leg and a straight leg. We're going to hold on to this bent leg with both hands here. We're going to collapse the spine, and we're going to roll back, bringing the knee with you. Come all the way down where your shoulders connect to the floor. And from here, you're going to roll up, scooping, and coming up and switching at the top, switching the leg. So that's your shrub. And remember, if you need to use a little bit of momentum, you can. If you can't, if you can't do a roll up, you probably are having a difficult time with shrub or tree. So you can use a little bit of that momentum. Now tree, the leg is extended, and we're just basically holding on to this leg in a comfortable position. Same thing, collapse the spine, press that rear down into the mat as you come down, and from here you're going to roll up, pressing that rear down and switch at the top with a straight leg, okay? So that's the difference. So you want to make sure you really focus on slowly coming down so your rear stays connected to the mat. And up top and switch at the top. So you decide, tree or shrub. Go ahead and begin. The focus is the scooping connection of the back to the mat, down and up. And we're going to finish at the top. Go ahead and split your legs. And we're going to go into saw pulsing. So pulsing just like our single and single straight, arms outstretched, and we are going to rotate, lean, and pulse here. Just a tiny little bounce and lift and rotate to the other side. Nice, easy pulse at the bottom. Nothing else changes. We're still flat back. We're still lifting using that back. One more. Good. All right, back to center. Go ahead and bring your legs together. Side rotating boat. So let's go ahead and get in that seated balance position. Calves are parallel to the floor. And remember, I'm going to drop and reach out, keeping my back flat. Come back up top to center, drop the other leg, reach out, come back to center. Again, very controlled move. Back is flat, sitting tall. Slight rotation, doesn't have to be a big twist. Staying in control. We'll go one more on each leg. Good. All right, legs down. Front stretch. Legs are together on front stretch. All right, go ahead and bend your knees. We're going to come back on our elbows today. Go ahead and bring both legs up and with you. Abdomen is lifted, right? And from here, I'm going to bend one leg and drop. Leg drop. Back up. Bend the other leg. Leg drop. And alternate nice and slow. There's no rush. One more on each leg. Good. And come forward into knee hug. Release your back. Good. All right, we're going to turn over and we're going to practice some back exercises here. Some locust today and some low cobra. So go ahead and turn over. So you're going to bring your chin to your chest. That's where you're balancing here, because we're going to bring our arms back at our sides. Okay? And from here, we're going to lift our trunk and lift our legs, and we're going to reach back with our arms, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Okay? So it looks like this. I'm exhaling as I lift. And coming down and inhaling. So I'm tightening those glutes, I'm pressing the pelvis down as I lift and hold and squeezing those shoulder blades. Ready? And up. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. Let's go one more locust. Up and down. Good. Go ahead and bring your arms in front. So we're going to do a low cobra. And so the legs are going to stay down here. And we're just going to pull our arms in with our elbows towards the center of our body and lift up. Press the pelvis down. Squeeze those glutes. Exhaling as we lift. And come on down, slide the arms forward. Here we go. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. We'll go one more. Exhale up. Inhale down. Good. Hands outside your chest. Push yourselves up into low back stretch. All right, kneeling tall. So we're going to combine our hip thrusts with our lean back. So we've done this before. This is no surprise. So hip thrusts. So our hips are going to come back. Your arms are coming forward, flat back here. Thrust the hips forward, arms down at your sides. And then we are going to lean back with our arms at our sides. And back to start. So arms forward, arms back, arms out. It's not a huge lean back, right? We're not compensating and arching our back. One unit, just a lean. We'll go one more. Good. All right, stay kneeling tall. We'll go into mermaid here, side bends. One more on each side. Good. All right, push up, leg pull down, modified or traditional. It's up to you. Try to drop into that heel, warming up the Achilles. One more. Table position. All right, let's go into that new front split. So let's bring one foot forward. Okay, so we started front split. I think this will be the third time we've done this with our hands down on the ground, right? If you want, you can try front split with your hands up here up top on your knee. But when you do this, you want to make sure that you're not pressing down on the knee, even when you're going forward and back, okay? We're just placing the hand there. So there is a bit of a change when you're in a higher position in front split. So your balance is really important here because your trunk is taller, right? So you can start maybe the first time through here with your hands down if you'd like. But if you'd like to try hands on knee, same thing, hips come down, just placing our hands here, knee over the toe here. And then I'm going to transfer back and I'm immediately going to lower my chest towards my thigh. Again, not pressing my leg, I'm just tilting forward and leaning, okay? Hands are just placed here. So if you want to try hands on knee, you can. Just slow it down in the transition so that you don't lose your balance. Good. Go one more. And from here, we're going to switch legs. All right, here we go. Slow. One more. Once you get into the rhythm, balance shouldn't be a factor. Just as I say that, I wobble, right? All right, table position. Okay, some dog kick exercise here. So we are going to stay on one side, so that means right arm, left leg, okay? And we're gonna curl and lift. So curl means that my left leg stays bent. Okay, so I'm going to keep my leg bent and I'm going to lift as my right arm stays slightly bent and lifts. See that? And come down and up and down, up, down, up, down. One more. Up and down. Good. We're going to switch left arm, right leg, staying in that bent position. Up and down and up and down. Focus on centering and balance. One more. Good. All right, we're going to come down to our side. We're going to come all the way down, arm on our side. So we're going to trunk lift, and that just simply means I'm going to try and lift my trunk without lifting my legs and reach out with this extended arm here, okay? I can come up onto this elbow and it looks like this. Again, pulling our abdominals in, hips are nice and strong, glutes are tight. I'm going to lift up and reach up. Try to keep the legs down. I know there's an instinct to lift, but we're not doing that. Here we go, up and down. Up, down. Up and down. We'll go one more. Up and finish here. Up on your elbow. Good. Okay, so legs. Legs are going to do the work here. So I'm going to lift my left leg or my top leg, and I'm going to lift my bottom leg. And I'm going to scissor kick. Not a big extension forward and back. I'm just moving forward and back, opposite direction of each leg. Staying nice and strong in our hips and our abdominals here. And breathing, of course. Last one. Good. All right, we're going to switch sides. Come all the way down. Trunk lift, arm on hip. Here we go. Ready? Up. 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 And one more. Finish at the top. Up. Good. On your elbow. Lift both legs and split. Scissors. Last one. Each way. Good. All right, bend those knees. Push yourselves up. Seated position. And knee hug. All right, so we are going to start again at the beginning. We're going to double up some exercises. So we have our single leg pulsing followed by our coordination exercise, okay? So back to back. And I just realized that we didn't do any bridges this time, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and roll down, bring our knees with us. Single leg pulsing. Here we go. And we'll add a bridge this time through. Last one here. Knees in, elbows down, coordination, out and in. Out and in. Last one. And rest. Nice. All right, traditional crisscross this time through. Hands over ears, elbows facing forward, knees in. Here we go. Up and rotate. Last one each side. And rest. Nice. Single straight pulsing followed by our footwork. Those two are next. Go ahead and bring both legs up, head and shoulders up, and begin. Pull, pulsing. One more each leg. Both legs at the top. Part your legs, hands behind your neck, footwork, lower and V. Bent knees in, toes touching. Up. One more. Feet down, arms down. All right, so let's do some bridging here. We didn't do it the first time, but that's fine. Keep your feet together. We're gonna bridge clam at the top. Here we go. Hips up, open the knees, close, and down. down. Up, out, in, and up, down. Up, out, in, and down. One more. Up, out, in, and down. Bring your knees in. I want you to roll like a ball up to a seated position. See if you can do that. So start to roll and roll yourself up. Good. All right, shrub or tree. It's up to you. Either bent leg or straight leg. Go ahead and begin. One more each side. And finish at the top. And split your legs. Saw pulsing. Here we go. Arms out. Rotate. And pulse. And lift. Twist. One more on each side. Good. Back to center. Legs together. Seated balance for side rotating boat. And here we go. Drop and open. Lift. Drop and open. Back is flat. Sitting up tall. One more on each side. Good. Front stretch. Legs together. One more. Good. All right, bend your knees. Come back on your elbows. Bring your knees with you. All right, from here, go ahead and extend those legs. Now, instead of bending the knee and lowering the leg, I just want you to lower the leg and lift. Slow. Other leg. Slow lift. Abdomen should be lifted, right? All right, lean forward. Knee hug. Release your back. All right, we're going to turn over for locust. Go ahead and do that now. Remember, arms are at your sides, resting on your forehead or your chin. It's up to you. All right, here we go. Lifting up, tightening the glutes, squeezing those shoulder blades together, and coming down. Very much a strength move. Last one. Good. Arms out in front. And we're going to go ahead and come up into low cobra. Elbows in. And arms up. One more. Good. All right, low back stretch. And kneeling tall. Hip thrust, lean back. Here we go. Back and forward and lean back. All right, kneeling mermaid. One more. And then we have push-up leg pull down, traditional or modified, it's up to you. One more. Knees down. Nice. Okay, front split. Either hands down or hands on knee. It's up to you. Foot forward. And back. Toes up when you come back. I like doing both. Hands on the mat and then hands on the knee. I feel like the hands on the mat, I get a nice big trunk stretch because my hands are connected to the mat. I also feel like I get a bigger lumbar stretch. Last one. All right, switch legs. One more. And then we'll go into table position for our dog kicks. So just bring that foot back, stay here in table. Leg curl, keeping that leg bent and lift. Opposite arm. staying on that same side. Center. One more. And switch. One more. Good. All right, come on down to your side, all the way down. So this time we're going to go ahead and lift those legs with that trunk lift, okay? So here we go, up and down, up and down, and up and down, and up and down. All right, let's come up onto our elbow. Lift both those legs, and we're going to scissor from here. Last one each way. Good. All right, bend your knees, push yourself up, come over to the other side, come all the way down, arm on hip, trunk lift with leg lift. Here we go, up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Go ahead and come up onto your elbow, both legs up, and scissor. Last one each way. Good. Bend your knees, push yourselves up. Seated accordions. All right, sitting up tall, arm work. Figure eights at our sides. Sitting up tall, figure eights. Strong shoulders, strong arms, create resistance. All right, bring your arms up, bending your elbows, bring your hands behind your neck. We're going to pulse here and extend. Pulse here and extend. Nice and strong. Last one. Good. All right, stretch forward. So we're going to do our 3-point stretch because it's the last day of the week. I really like having a nice long stretch at the end of the week. So go ahead, come on down, bring your knees with you. Bring your feet to the floor. I want you to extend one leg, pull the other leg in, hold it in line, pull, stretch. Second point is we're going to pull this bent knee out to the side, reach out with the opposite arm. I'm going to pull this leg back to center.
pull the other hand across that knee and reach across the body and reach out with the other arm. So I'm just pulling across the midline of the body, just slightly. You don't want to over rotate or twist. Just really stretching that outer hip and glute. All right, back to center. We're going to switch legs. So in line is first, gently pulling. And then we're going to pull out, away, and reach out with the opposite arm. That's our second point. And back to center, hand over knee, other arm out, third point across slightly. And back to center. Okay, foot down, go ahead and bend the other leg, roll to your side, push yourselves up. Nice. All right, nice job today. Nice close to the week, right? Look for the weekly connection after you're done with this workout, and I will see you next week. Great work.